Hello, my adoring fans. Please enjoy this view of Dunedin this morning. It's quite nice. Didn't realise we had that view from our hostel. But what we did realise we had is Boulders Street. Now, this is the steepest street in the world. Why is it so steep? Well, some guy in London came up with the plan to build Dunedin. And, he'd never been there, so he didn't know how steep the street would be. But anyway, here's us, doing various street-related activities on it. At the top they have like some rest spot and they've got lots of entertaining things. So one thing is that like some child had walked up and he tried to use the water fountain and he couldn't, so they've added a step and named it after the child. Thought that was quite entertaining. There it is. But yeah, pretty steep, not gonna lie. Not too hard to climb up there, so I could make a steeper street, but this was cool. It's fun. Glad. I've heard about this like 6 years ago and I've been trying to see it ever since. So, yeah. Anyway, then we went on and we saw some seals. So Charlotte had yet to see the copious amount of seals and marine mammals that Maddie and I have. So we showed her some seals. This is, I would say, a pretty successful visit. She was loving the seals, I would say. But yeah, loads and loads of them. I have, as always, have taken far too many videos of small, tiny seals that don't look as good in videos as they do in real life. But hopefully, this guy, you can at least see well, so that's good. And then, we got really close to some of them. This is my foot was right off camera. Also, apologies for any background noise you hear, but I think it's some guy on an electric scooter. It's pretty cringe. Anyway, then we went on a walk on a beach, and on this beach there were some boulders that were spherical, so that was pretty exciting, seeing some spherical boulders. Took lots of videos with them. They're very weird, a bit strange, but I quite enjoyed them. I always like things that are bigger than me, so here I am trying to push against said boulder. I was unable to push it, unsurprisingly, because I was actually pushing it into the rocks. But yeah, so then we stopped off in Geraldine, and in Geraldine, the next door town is Winchester, so that was crazy. Anyway, on the way to Christchurch, we then saw all these big fires burning, bit ominous. There were 3 or 4 others. And then here we have, I don't know why I decided to include this, but it's a minute-long video of a train passing. We've seen so many train tracks and so many train crossings, and we've finally seen one. So I want to celebrate it. Also, I got to get in a knee shot for the fans. Shout out to my dad, he loves my knees more than I do. If that's even possible. Maybe it's not even possible. I don't know. I wonder if Mum loves my knees as much as I do. That's an interesting question. There's a bit more flexibility there in the knee. Anyway. So yes. So as I have alluded to, we've made it to Christchurch this evening. We found a hostel. Unfortunately, we're not all in the same room. I'm by myself. I let the girls stay together. Thought that made sense. Which is weird because I did book it so we'd all be together, but oh well, I'm with, I'm sure, 3 lovely strangers. So there we go. But I had a good evening in Christchurch. I was feeling a bit restless the last few days. Haven't had my basketball fixed, but now I got into basketball, played some good stuff, and I won a lot of games. But before we see that, we're going to see our little tour of the botanical garden. So we've already been here. You may recognise this, but Charlotte has not, and she likes flowers, so we took her around. You may remember this from last time and how Maddie was unable to make it work properly. But if you look at those wings, they're moving. So, I'm a genius. That's all these little birds and birdlets, little baby birds, all that jazz. And me and the thick tree, you may remember him. He's twisted tree, twisted by the wind. My favourite tree, I'd say, in New Zealand. So that was exciting. Then here we are playing some basketball. So first off, we got Maddie shooting. And then Maddie did also play with me in these 2-on-2s. We won. I won every game, and Maddie also won every game, unsurprisingly. We were on the same team. So I shall start off with my worst play. As you can probably see here, I am missing lots of shots, but I finally went in, so that was good. And then here, got a little curl around, come back, dribble, easy lane. Not too bad. It did entertain me how much bigger I am than everyone else. But yeah, here, got a nice little steal. Turned it around, came in for the bucket. But yes, I hope you are having a good day. Oh yeah, there's one more. Hope you're having a good day. Enjoy my basketball highlights. And adios.